Hey guys, what's going on? Sasha here again, and today, as you can tell by the spread, we have a little mini iced green tea showdown. So, these are just a few of our green teas that you could buy at your local grocer or convenience store, gas station. However, this is not an all-inclusive list or roster, but you know, these are more or less the brands that I can get my hands on in a short period of time. So today, guys, this is actually a combination of two videos I wanted to do, similar to my local grocer tea showdown, in which I had two grocery stores that are close to me, and I tasted their traditional sweet tea compared to two and gave my verdict on that. So this is going to be similar. It's a bit expanded with 5 green teas now, and I wanted to, test or taste each one. Some of these I've had, and then some of these I will be trying for the first time. But for this video, I wanted to keep the flavors pretty much the same. So I know there's green teas that I'm missing. However, I wanted to get, green teas that have a certain flavor or no flavor at all. So mainly with these green teas that you see in front of you, these are ginseng and honey, or just honey, whatever. It doesn't have any additional flavors. So how will we do this? Oh, and speaking on, I actually wanted to test these two, the 7-Eleven versus Wawa green tea, but I just figured, let me bring in some other green tea brands and test them all out. Fun fact, guys, I was actually going to do this with black tea, like just a general sweet tea, but yeah, guys, there are so many black teas compared to mass-produced green teas. So I don't know, I will probably do that later on down the road, but for now, this is just a little snippet of what I can do with these head-to-head challenges and taste tests. Okay, so let's get right on into it. Arizona, we're gonna move from left to right. Arizona green tea. Does it have? Oh, it doesn't have that. Oh, yeah, it does. This is basically what Arizona is great for. 99-cent big cans, these tall boys. I've been drinking these for a while. They have, assorted flavors and, teas and juice drinks. But this is a mainstay. This is what I usually like to drink. Okay, so let's take a sip. Bottoms up. This is pretty much what I'm going on. This is what I'm basing it off, basing the other teas off of. So as you can see here, the nutritional facts. Unfortunately, it does have high fructose corn syrup, which is quite the bummer. But what can you do? I mean, it's cheap at $1, so there has to be some fault to quality. But hey, I essentially grew up on these, which again may or may not be a good thing, but it's okay, it's good. I have my pros and I have my cons with it. And y'all just heard some of them. Honest Tea next up. So this is, I believe, an organic tea line. I'm not sure. They do organic teas and juices, like 100% juices. So this is one that I haven't really tried. So it's just a tad sweet, and it's at 70 calories for the whole bottle, which is not bad. Okay. We'll talk about the nutrition afterwards. I'm going to take a sip. Okay. Oh, yeah. The green tea shines through in this tea versus Arizona, which you could taste this green tea, but you could taste a mouthful of sweetener. So if you want just the raw tea, you know, it's a hint of sweetness, which unfortunately can't really tell because I drank this Arizona first versus doing this one first. I didn't read. I should have did this one first. But the green tea definitely is shining through this bottle. It's fairly, you know, it's okay price. It's not, geez Louise, expensive. But it's also not, what I want to say, you know, you don't get more bang for the buck as opposed to Arizona. But this is organic, so if you know you're really conscious about what you're putting into your body in terms of, you know, avoiding any genetic modifications to tea or whatnot, then this is a wonderful, you know, drink to pick up and sip on that while you're going on about your day. So this tea company is fairly new to me. Like I said, this is my first time tasting this tea, the honey green tea. And well, it's nice. Okay. So first sip, because the Arizona, let me just seal that up. First sip, because of the Arizona was still like lingering around in my taste buds. It tasted like just tea, like it was unsweet at all. However, the second sip I took of Honest Tea's organic honey tea or honey green tea, you could taste a little bit of sweetness. Like they said, they're not lying, tad bit sweet. So I could appreciate this one more. I'll probably try to try out more of their teas in their line. So, you know, I like this one. It's good. Oh, excuse me. So that's Honest Tea. I like the name too. Okay, next is Gold Peak Tea. This is from the Coca-Cola company. Now, I wasn't able to get Nestea or Lipton because both of the convenience stores I went to didn't have either or. So I wish I could do the Nestea or what is it? Lipton comparison. Well, actually, Nestea and Gold Peak are under the Coca-Cola franchise. I misspoke. But Lipton, I believe, is Pepsi. Y'all, please correct me if I'm wrong. But that's what I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Lipton is Pepsi, and Gold Peak and Nestea both are with Coca-Cola. So Gold Peak tea, it recently came out, I believe, because I haven't seen this until like mid-2000s. maybe 2010. I'm not really sure. But let's take a taste. Okay. This one's nice. I like the mouthfeel of it. It's moderately sweet. I would say, like, so far, low, medium, high sweetness. Oh, wait, you didn't see me point. Low, medium, high sweetness. So this one has a nice amount of sweetness, and they say it's made with real sugar. It's 140 calories per the whole bottle. I don't know. It's got a fruity aftertaste to it. It didn't say it was flavored with any fruit, but I'm getting like, I don't know if it's mango or pineapple. Let me see the ingredients list. Brewed tea, water, sugar, natural flavors. Yeah, it might be infused with fruit already, but they don't say it. I was hoping to steer clear from this, but taking out the fruit factor or the natural flavors factor, yeah, it's the sweetness is between Honest Teas and Arizona's. It's got a nice crisp mouthfeel to it. It's not too sweet where, you know, it's like, oh, like I need to drink water right after it. It's refreshing. You get 18 and a half fluid ounces, or 1 1/16 of a pint. So basically like 2 cups and some change. And Gold Peak is, you know, I slept on Gold Peak. I think I had their sweet tea once because that's all I believe a restaurant had at the time, so I just picked it. But their green tea is really nice. I just wish they didn't have the natural flavors. Very nice. It's similarly priced to a 20-ounce bottle of soda. So you get a little bit less because, you know, sodas are 20 ounces and we're getting shy of 1.5 fluid ounces. This one is like your bottle of water. Your 16.9 fluid ounces, which is similar to a 24 pack of water, bottled water that, you know, you would have for hurricane prep or just to drink around the house. It's a standard size bottle. And this is like 23 fluid ounces, so you get a lot more of this. But yeah, that's Gold Peak. It's really crisp. It's nicely sweetened. If they had just ginseng and honey, that would have been better. But because I'm being more biased towards this because of the fruit flavorings, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to put that out my head. But it's a nice green tea, y'all. Okay, next down the line, we have 7-Up's green tea. So, I have not tried this one. It's pretty much ginseng and honey, like the first two, made with real sugar, fresh brewed to taste. You get 23.9 fluid ounces, the biggest. And for my local 7-Eleven, no, it wasn't on sale. It was like $1. It was under $2. It was under $2. All right, y'all. I'm going to take a sip. Ooh, that honey is coming through. Jeez Louise. Woo. So, when I first sipped 7-Eleven's green tea, it tastes like whoosh sweetener first. Like, it was very sweet. And then maybe I got a hint of green tea. Like, it tastes like sugar water with a hint of green tea. I'm going to take another sip like I've done the others, but wowza, I wasn't expecting all that. Okay, so they tell you fresh brewed taste, no artificial colors or flavors, excellent source of vitamin C, made with real sugar, no high fructose corn syrup, gluten-free, BPA-free bottle, chill and shake well, blah de blah de blah. Okay, ingredients: water, sugar, green tea, powder extract, citric acid, natural flavors, ginseng extract, ascorbic acid, or that's vitamin C, and honey. So no wonder I taste the sugar, like its sweetened component versus the actual tea component. You guys know that in the order that the ingredients are listed, that's how much, like, that's the most, it goes from most containing to least containing. So this, of course, it has, water is going to be the biggest component of this drink. But then in second place, you have sugar. So sugar is second place. Most of this is sugar. And then comes the green tea. So that explains perfectly why this tastes like really sweet. Like, it tastes like what I said before, sugar water with a hint of green tea. I'm going to take another sip, y'all. Yeah. So that's the nutrition label. Yeah, interesting. I mean, this is, excuse me. In terms of value, this is second place because Arizona is first with, 23 fluid ounces at 99 cents. But sweetness, my word, I think this has Arizona beat. Because, whoo boy. Oh, and another thing, you can definitely, for the most part, I'm not going to say everybody, but most people should be able to discern the taste of high fructose corn syrup versus sugar. It is very apparent. If you're not sure, or if you really don't know, pick up a bottle, pick up a can of Arizona's green tea and pick up a 7-Eleven green tea if you can find it. Taste them like back to back. You'll note the difference in terms of sweetness. Like the high fructose corn syrup, it tastes, it's like at a flatter overall sweetness, while green tea is like dramatic, sharp, the sugar is like very sharp, pow, it, hits your tongue, your taste buds are like, oh, that's sweet. So, contrary to what they were peddling back in the day, I don't know if y'all remember with the commercials where the parents are like, high fructose corn syrup is no different than sugar. Yes, there is a difference. You could taste it. Okay, enough rambling. Sorry. Last but not least, we have Wawa's own green tea. So it also has other natural flavors, ginseng and honey. I just saw the ginseng and honey, y'all, and I got it. So I hope it's not like Gold Peak where there's like some sort of fruit flavors or something that can skew my taste buds and my opinion. And this one's also boasting that it's made with pure cane sugar. So, and guys, the reason why I'm talking a bit much between, you know, sipping, I don't know if you noticed, but it's to just reset my taste buds and let the lingering taste of the previous tea, you know, dissolve already. So this is your basic pint bottle, 16 ounces even. And let's take a sip. Okay. Wow. This is similar to Gold Peak. The natural flavors are like kind of skewing the view or skewing my opinion. Tastes good. It tastes great. But excuse me. But yeah, Wawa's green tea, they have their pint, then they have their half gallon size of the green tea. They also have a mango flavored green tea, which I do have, but I didn't include it in the lineup because it's mango flavoring. So they say this is cold filled for freshness. That's nice. Now I'm going to turn the nutrition label over to us. They use a tad bit more sugar because for one bottle, well, no, they didn't. Putting it into perspective, the nutrition label for the rest of them usually count for one serving, as opposed to the green tea, it's accounting for the whole bottle, which is your serving. So I take that back, y'all. This might be a lesser amount of sugar. I don't feel like doing the math in my head right now. But we have our filtered water, cane sugar, natural flavor, green tea, citric acid, honey, potassium, sorbate, and ginseng. This tastes really nice, guys. And it was, Wawa has their teas, their juice drinks and all that good stuff, their lemonades. They have it on sale for two of their pint bottles for $2. So I have the mango one, like I said earlier, and this one. I'm just taking another sip, y'all. Yeah, it's got a nice flavor to it. Okay, so the tasting is over. Although when I finish recording, I'm gonna down the Arizona since that's a can, and then just be sipping on these for today and tomorrow. So guys, final verdict. How would I rank these? Right? Okay. So taking everything into consideration, price, nutritional information, overall taste, of course, the biggest one. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna label them from last to first. So this is gonna be last place. Sorry, 7-Eleven, but I love my sweet tea. I love my sugar water sometimes, but not not that sweet. That's too sweet for me. So y'all get 5th place. Then I would say actually no. Despite Arizona, you know, it's been there with me for, you know, the long run, and I've been used to drinking their products. Yeah, the fact that they use high fructose corn syrup, you know, it's not really my shtick anymore. So, hey, if this was in the past, Arizona would probably be number 1. But now that, you know, I'm more aware of what's going on with the food industry and, you know, what to really watch out for, I would rank Arizona's green tea at 4th place. So at least you taste better than 7-Eleven's green tea. Because, yeah, 7-Eleven's green tea, they kind of went crazy with the sugar. Okay. 3rd place. Honest Tea's green tea, or organic honey green tea. Let me get the label right. So, Honest Tea's honey green tea is very good in terms of calorie control and the fact that, you know, they don't over sweeten their teas. The green tea shines through, which I could really appreciate. Now, I don't know about their black teas. I'm really curious as to try their, you know, black teas and their other types of teas, whatever they may be brewing their drinks. But, you know, I really appreciate letting the green tea shine through. That is, that's a plus for me. The only thing is the price. It's pretty much just as expensive as, like Perrier or something, like a sparkling water. It's under $2, but, you know, for that amount for the number of ounces you get in a bottle and price, I would just hope that there would be a little bit more. But, you know, it's organic, so they got to take extra steps, and those extra steps are going to cost more money down the line. But 3rd place, Honest Tea. I'll ride with you a little bit further, maybe in a future video. Second place, Gold Peak Tea, green tea. Sorry, I had to think about what I was saying. So Gold Peak's green tea, it's got a nice flavor. Again, unfortunately, it kind of skewed my judgment, but it's a really light, crisp, clean taste. I would definitely go for like their larger bottles if I remember to get some, or if it's on sale. Gold Peak, because it's a part of Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola franchise, they're going to be, on sale more often. But when it's not on sale, it can be a little bit pricey. But it's a price I'm willing to pay in terms of, just being able to taste that nice, crisp green tea. So I feel as though this is a great blend of sweetness, adding some flavor, and letting the tea shine through. And then, of course, y'all know first place, Booyah, Wawa. So, not only does Wawa have a similar taste to Gold Peak's crisp, clean taste, and it's pretty much just as cheap as Arizona's 99 cents per tea, and they have different sizes. But it's like a 2-in-1. It's cheap, tastes good, and in terms of, I think it's got the similar amount of calories. Yeah, it's pretty much the same calories as Gold Peak tea. And the fact that, they have, different varieties of green tea, it's like a win for me. The only downfall, and I could, I could actually switch Gold Peak and Wawa, but I like Wawa because the value is there. The value is there, y'all. Like, their pints, like I said before, are 2 for $2, and their half gallons are like 2 for $3. Pretty much. Sometimes it may not go on sale, but for the most part, when I did look at Wawa, Wawa's tea section or drink section, they're on sale. So, excuse me, y'all. Pardon me. So that's why, Wawa, you are the winner in my little head-to-head competition. Yay! All right, y'all, but real talk. The downside of Wawa is that they're not really available region or statewide in Florida. They're available like from my area on upwards, like Sarasota on north. So, say if I were to go back down South Florida, I'm out of luck. I will never have the pleasure, well, not never, but like I will rarely have the pleasure, unless they build a Wawa down south, I will rarely have the pleasure of having this green tea again. But I would definitely buy again. It's affordable, crisp, clean, great taste. You can still taste the honey component. The flavor isn't as like clean and pronounced as Gold Peak, but there's still flavor there. It's still different from Honest Tea versus Arizona versus 7-Eleven's tea, which are basically, but yeah, guys, Wawa, you are the winner. Whew. Okay, guys, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate you. If you stayed this long, I really enjoyed doing this. So, please, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or if you want to say hey, I'll say hey back, leave it in my comment section. All is welcome and greatly appreciated. So, guys, what is this, day 26? Lord, day 26, day 27? Day 27. I actually had to touch my camera phone to find out what day it was. That's sad. I keep forgetting. So, day 27, guys. This journey, I'm going to try to find something new to do so that, keep it interesting. But guys, I want to thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for tuning in to me rambling about tea for like half an hour. Okay, guys. So, don't forget to stay safe, stay blessed out here in these YouTube streets. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Y'all take it easy, okay? Later.